Hey, how you doing, everyone? This is Craig, and I'm back. I have a little bit of a horror potpourri haul. A couple pins, a couple figures, both regular and custom jobs. I'm trying to get everything out of the way in one vid, with the exception of one very special box. That box we'll talk about towards the end, maybe, but it will have its own separate video. So the first thing I got is I got two pins from Horror Host. You've seen me talk about Horror Host before on this channel. Right now they're doing several great lines, but the one I'm into is the Horror Hand series. And I have number 6 and number 7 from that series. Number 6 being Jeffrey Combs, of course, from the Reanimator. And number 7 being Mr. Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now I ordered number 8, and luckily enough with number 8 I got it on the package. I was running the 20 between them and Forever Midnight, which number 8 is Pennywise holding the boat that says Georgie, and you also have the cast that says Lover on it. Number 9 goes on sale, I think, tomorrow at 7 or 8, which is Sam from Trick or Treat, which I will definitely be in on as well. I don't know, the Hot Hand series, I think now as you're getting rid of some of the more noteworthy ones, I think it's only going to get better and better because you get some more fun, obscure names that maybe we haven't thought of. But those are great. I like those a lot. As far as pins go, I only have one other pin package, and this is from Mouth of Madness. Now, I've shown my pin board before, so all the pins that you're seeing now will be going somewhere else and eventually to another pin board. But Mouth of Madness did a very impressive for a Halloween series. And it comes with some goodies and candy and Halloween paraphernalia, which is very, very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. We also have... what's in here? Is this okay, another Halloween pin. Special Halloween gift kit. Okay. Before we go to the little stuff, let's look at the set. They did a Halloween set that is on par, in my opinion, it is on par with most of the Halloween sets you've seen. And my favorite one, like, I don't know, all of them are awesome. I guess I'll take out the plastics and get a better look. And I guess these will be some of the ones that start my newest pin board. But you have a nice 5-pin set. This was one I really liked the most. But now that I'm looking at them, every one's a great one. Of Myers, the pumpkin, obviously the Kiss, the tombstone. That is awesome. And now this is by Mouth of Madness over on Etsy. I believe it's an Etsy shop. I don't know if they have any more left, but if they do, you should go look. There was some issues with licensing that they unfortunately had to deal with. Actually, here's their information. So if you're interested in checking them out, I've gotten other pins from them before, so even if they are sold out of this, they have plenty of really cool stuff. A lot of really cool stuff, I should say. And then here's a magnet. Okay, that's what that is. That's neat. Oh, magnet of Halloween. There you go. No glare. I like that a lot. And that is it as far as the pins go. Do have a couple of figures, and I'll try to do them quick. This is one that I already have opened. And I have it open because I was streaming yesterday with Darren and Hobby, and I showed it off to them because it was from the same people that made the one Dead-Eye figure that Hobby showed in his stream. You have Blake from The Fog, and this is a custom job, but this is such a well-done figure. In The Fog, you literally see nothing from The Fog. There's only even a handful of pins out there that I've seen from The Fog. So if you have stuff from The Fog and you're like, no, that's pretty common, go check it out, go look. Post it down below, give me some links, because I am a big fan of The Fog. I am a big fan there of John Carpenter. In fact, that just made me remind me of another pin I did have standing out here to show you. Also along the lines of John Carpenter, and unfortunately I forget the company. No, actually, no, I don't. This was Hemorrhage Studios did a mashup of The Thing and Wild Thing. And you have this. Now, some people get upset when I say what I'm about to say. I like The Thing, but it's probably only my fourth or fifth favorite John Carpenter flick. I already mentioned The Fog. I'm sure you can guess what the other ones are. And if you can't, the order, I'll tell you what they are. You just got to figure out the order for yourself. Halloween, They Live, body bags. But, awesome pins. Next, we have a box with something in it. Yes? See, I'm not even sure. Some of these I've had sitting out for a while, and I kept meaning to put them in a video, and I didn't. And I wasn't just going to do it and then put one item in, so it just sits there, which probably isn't good, because if anything was wrong with it, I probably wrong since past my ability to complain or contact the seller. Okay, that's what this is. This actually was a more recent one. We have Jason X, which for now, this will serve me just fine. I am holding out that somewhere along the lines Neca will do a retro version of this, which I think that would be phenomenal with some of the chrome that they could put on there. But for now, this is the only Jason X figure out there that I know of. And it shows, to me, this is a good figure. It shows patience. I've seen, just in the past 2 months, people pay close to twice what I did on this one. So, as long as you wait stuff out and you're willing to ruse it, especially with something that has a lot of them out there, if there's something you really want, it's really short printed, well, you pay for it to get it or take your chances. This is enough of them out there. This will be hung with my Jasons. And again, I might move it if they do ever come out with a retro one, but till then, that is great. Put that over there. Next, we have okay, so we have a couple more things. This came yesterday, and this I'm 99% sure I know what it is, and I think it's only one thing. It's something I pre-ordered. Now it seems like I pre-ordered 3 months ago or so, and a lot of people were posting theirs. I mentioned my like of the retro Necas. By the way, Entertainment Earth is a great site. If you don't go there, sometimes their prices are decent better than you see other places. Like I know the sloppy Goosebumps figure they had for like 140 something. I don't know why there was that discrepancy, but I contacted them and it was a real price. So this is only one figure, and it will definitely challenge my keeping these figures in their package, because it's in a package in its package. But you have the Chucky Good Guys retro from NECA. And there's the art you see on the back, which is part of the reason I like the packaging. That, and I can display this neatly with 2 thumbtacks. You don't got to worry about seeing on a dresser, because dresser space, shelf space does become limited. Well, not that wall space isn't getting pretty full too, but I don't know. That looks nice. I don't know where I'm going to hang it, because all my retro NECAs I try to have themed. All the Freddys are together, all the Jasons are together, the Leatherfaces, and he's just by himself. But that looks nice. And the Good Guy box, I don't know. Maybe it's one of the things you have to buy 2 of so you can open one of them. Who knows? I'll put that over there. And then last, but not least, is a 3-pack of figures. It's not a 3-pack, it's 3 figures in the same set. And this is another one of those things I waited a long time for. I saw people get a couple here and there, and I just never wanted to pay the price for it. And if you wait and you're patient enough, for the most part, you can find them. Of course, sometimes that patience costs you, but not in this case. In this case, I did very well. And we have the 3 figures from Planet Terror. Starting with Dakota. If you've never seen Planet Terror, Grindhouse in general, that and Death Proof was so well done. I saw it in the theater. I love the fact that a couple of the previews that they made actually wound up becoming legitimate movies. Machete being the big one that jumps out. I don't know if they always had planned that way. Next we have Quentin Tarantino's figure. And you gotta love the name of this figure, because he doesn't have a name. He is simply Rapist number 1. Which, as far as billing goes, hey, who are you? I was Rapist. I was Rapist number 1. And if you know the Grindhouse figures, you know the Grindhouse series, you know who's next. And probably the coolest. Is it the coolest female heroine figure that they make? Is it the coolest female figure that they make? I'm looking around my room at other ones. I gotta think about that, but it very well might be. If you have a different one, I'm sure someone will say some of the Linda Hamilton ones from Terminator, but I will happily take the Gore with the machine gun leg over Linda Hamilton figure. And we have Sherry. There we go. How about that, folks? Okay, and again, these figures for me, nice, easy display. Little thumbtack, put up on the wall. Goes nice. I'll probably put these with the 30 Days of Night that you saw in a previous video. But that is not the end. As I was looking around, I realized there was still one more box that I need to open up. This will definitely be one of my last ones of these for a while, because now as the holidays start to come and other things. So I'm glad I'll be able to put a video up for now. And our last one we have, and this is one that has been sitting here for a very long time. Mainly because I wasn't sure if I was holding on to it or if I was using it for something else. And people that use these priority mail boxes like this. Aha. Yes. This is a custom job. This is from a company that you probably saw in my haul from Monster Mania. I got some. I know if you watch Horror in Me, you've seen him do it. He actually, I just saw a post, he's going to try to do an interview with the creator of these figures, which that'll be something I will really want to check out, and I recommend you do so too, because for horror collectors, Distinctive Dummies is probably the best company out there. I'm not just saying it, trying to blow smoke up anyway, it's just because it makes figures that otherwise you'll never see. Now, some of the ones they make exist already, like I have a Candyman Distinctive Dummy, I also have the McFarlane one. But I have a Mr. Boogie one from Sinister, and there is no him figure. And what you're about to see now, you can see the face a little bit. If you don't know, Distinctive Dummies come like this with the plastic bubble wrap, and then you pop it open and take it off and display it. But from Steven, you have the Night Flyer, from Mr. King. And these are limited edition at a 60. And unlike some other things you see limited editions, 60 is it. Never going to come back again. And you see some of the other ones that you could get from the series. So, that is, folks. That is the last one. I mentioned I have another unboxing coming. I do have one for a very big package, pretty much of nothing but Cinema Fear. So if you're interested, check out that video too. Comment down below. Do you have Distinctive Dummies? Which ones do you have? Do you have a special place to find them that you're willing to share? Do you have Gunther? Do you have a way to find Gunther? If you do, please let me know. I want Gunther, and I'm not afraid to pay for it. But that said, have a good one, folks, and I will check you out later.